Do it right? Did I do it right? Hey, 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 good evening, good evening, good evening. It is 9:30. Deep breaths. I've been waiting for this kind of all day. I think I ran 5 miles because I literally, so I'm a deep breath through all of this. So good evening. Some of you guys don't know me. Some of y'all just moseyed on over because of maybe what you've seen or what you heard. So we're going to get ready to talk about it tonight, okay? So I only have one rule because I'm not going to look down, okay? I'm ADD. If I look down, I'm not going to be able to concentrate. So I'm going to have to stay looking forward so I can read the comments at the end. But if I start reading the comments at the bottom, I'm going to get ADD. So I won't be able to finish my statements. Tonight, I want to address some issues, my views, my truth, my way. I'm going to have some special guests. I have a lot of receipts. Like, I come with receipts. I don't like when my integrity or who I am is being called to question. So we're definitely going to do that. So I want y'all to know I am not reading the comments. If y'all type in comments, you're talking to yourself. That's number one. Rule number two, I'm going to tell you about my products and services in between me telling these stories, okay? I am raising money right now to build an orphanage. Get your Global Change Maker shirt. First plug of the night. I need to sell about 500 shirts so I can build an orphanage in Eswatini for my birthday. So along the way, I'm going to pause for the calls. And I'm going to tell y'all about my businesses because I'm a serialpreneur. So this wouldn't even be right if I didn't talk about my business. So let's go. Let's start. Let me catch some people up on how we even got to where we are because some people are confused. So I need to enlighten you so it can help you along. And please share it. Share the thing to whoever you want to. Share them to the blogs that's been talking, to people that's hating. This for everybody so we can get some clarity. So I want to start off with the beginning because I said this last time I went on live and I want to clear it up. I have no desires to be on television. I don't. I love my life. I've been on television in the past. I'm not built for it. Clearly, I'm not built for it because of what I'm doing right now. I'm one of those people that I love people. I like people. So I don't want nobody talking about me. I'm just not built like that. Like, I don't want to have to go to jail about my friends and my family and my kids. So I realized a long time ago that, you know what, television is not for me. I'm just not built. My mental capacity is not really built for it. To be quite transparent, I wrote a book, Girl, I'm Not Tripping. I'm depressed. I have dealt with depression. I have dealt with a suicide attempt. So my mental health is extremely important to me, being that it wouldn't be conducive for me to be on TV because if I had to do this, I wouldn't be able to survive. So I want to make that very clear. This isn't Chanita wanted to be back on TV. She couldn't wait to be on TV. She wanted, I didn't. I don't. They can call and offer me $1 million tomorrow. I wouldn't do it. How we got here is because I care about my friend. And like I said in the previous live, and I'm going to move forward, I just got to catch some people up who might not have seen it. My friend was very upset back when a certain incident had happened. And she called me and I was working in Africa. And we had a friendship conference. We don't even talk about the show. And she said, when you coming home, friend? And when somebody asks you that, you know in their spirit, their soul, they need you. Like if my kids call me and say, when you coming home, that mean they need me. So I told Mel, as soon as I get home, I'm there. Once I got back, Mel was like, this is mentally draining for me. Like I need people around me that love me, that care about me. So I don't know if it was a joint decision, her decision, how it came about, but I said, friend, I got you. I'm riding with you. It's nothing going on. I did TV before. This is not going to be complicated. Show up at a couple events, shake some hands, kiss some babies. It can't be that bad. Mind you, to this day, I only see what y'all put on TikTok. I have never seen a full episode of this show. So if y'all want to plug me up to a lie detector test, I would be $1 billion richer because I haven't seen a whole episode. I only see what they post on social media. I made a conscious decision to not watch my friends on TV because I can't tell when they friends, when they're not friends, when they make up, when they don't. So fast forward. That's how I got on the show. I want to address something that I realized the other day. If I wanted to be on Love and Marriage so bad, do y'all not know I was there when they was filming the other Melody and Mimosas? Do y'all not know when they filmed the other one that Stormy was at when they was cool? Do y'all realize I was at that event? Do you realize I was there the whole time? I was one of the speakers. I was one of the panelists. If I wanted to be on TV, so why the camera didn't catch me? You want to know why? Because every time the camera came left, I went right. Every time the camera went right, I went left. I was there as a speaker and to be there for my friend, not to get on TV. So let's be clear. I have been around where I could have, quote unquote, been filmed in Love and Marriage Huntsville, but I wasn't trying to be. She asked me to come to an event. She asked me to support her. She asked me to be a speaker. I'm selling books. I'm talking about coaching. Sure, no problem. The whole time I was there, I went the opposite way. So I need y'all to go back a couple years. How many years ago was that when she did Melody and Mimosas? Stormy was pregnant. That's the first time I had ever met Stormy. Stormy was pregnant. And Mel did the event and they were filming up. If I was trying to be on TV, why was I on TV then? So I just want to clear that up because there's been times where if they were filming and I just needed to show up as a friend, I live in Atlanta. Every time you show up somewhere, they're filming and you have a choice whether or not you want to be on TV. You can chase the cameras, sit where the cameras are, be where everybody is, or you could just be there as a supportive person to whoever invited you to that. Okay. So this whole narrative, she want to be on TV. I don't. My mental health can't even hold it. So that's out the window. Let's move along. Topic number 2, because I got a lot of topics and I got some guests that's going to get on here tonight. I want to address the whole Dr. Heavenly situation. I'm disappointed. I'm another level of disappointed. And when y'all be like, oh, don't cry about that. It's not those kind of tears. I live in Atlanta. I'm not going to say I know Dr. Heavenly, but we have been in the same place at the same time numerous times, okay? To the point where I've even spoken to her once, or I've spoken to her a few times. I can't even count the times. But we had a conversation before, like, girl, do you take NFL insurance? I want to bring my children to the dentist's office. So we've had like an interaction some way, somehow. I'm not using the word friend. I'm just saying this lady knows of me. You get what I'm saying? And I know I think she's close with Dr. Jackie. Shout out to Dr. Jackie. That's one of my daughter's OBGYN. I don't know if that's against HIPAA law, but that's one of my daughter's doctors. So I'm around these people in some capacity. To have this lady call me out my name, this big beep, 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 it was hurtful. Like I couldn't understand why another Black woman, somebody that's in a medical profession, I'm raising 3 future doctors in my house. Everybody who knows that Jordan left for LSU, my daughter is studying biology to be pre-med. She wants to be a dermatologist. I got another one in here that wants to be a pediatrician. I got another one in here that wants to be a veterinarian. So when you talk about professionalism, when you talk about our doctors and our lawyers and our engineers, I feel like they live by a different standard because they're a representation to our community and to our children. I'm not saying that Dr. Heavenly couldn't have an opinion. Everybody has a right to an opinion, right? That's why we're human. We can say what we want to say. I'm just trying to figure out why I had to be disrespected so bad. Like, why you disrespect me so bad? That I don't even want to say it because I know my kids might try to come back and watch this, but that big BI, like, why you just couldn't say I didn't like her? I don't care for her. Why can't you say that, I don't like her spirit? It's a lot of ways to say you don't like somebody without disrespecting them. That is my biggest issue with a lot of this, is just disrespect. Why we got to disrespect? Disagree. Get some clickbait. Tell people you don't like me. You can even use the words, I don't like her. That's fine. Don't like me, but don't disrespect me. Don't call me out my name. Don't diminish who I am and the work that I've done because you don't like say you don't like that comment. I ain't like that comment, she said. That's fine. Or I didn't like, she felt aggressive. That's fine. But to call me big, I'm 6 feet tall. My children, you gonna call them big? Because as it stands right now, my children are taller than me. So does this make everybody that's tall a big this, and that, which carries on to this narrative of, oh, it's a man, it's a transvestite. I don't have any issues with anybody communities or what they do at their personal time, but why do I have to be verbally abused because you don't agree with what I said? Just don't agree. You can type 100 times under here, I don't like her, I don't like her, I don't like her, I don't like her. No problem. But when you start calling me out my name, now it switches. Because you cannot like me. We cannot like each other. The point I was trying to prove to the Tisha girl, whatever it is, you do not have to like everybody to be around them. But what you do have to do is you have to respect people. See, people got a problem with me because you don't like what I said. But I didn't disrespect nobody. I didn't call nobody out their name. I didn't call nobody's mama or cousins. I didn't steal from them. I just said something you didn't like. And maybe not even in a tone. I've been corrected a couple of times to say my tone is not nice. So I got that. But the disrespect, that's where I am. So that's part one. You know, Dr. Heavenly, I'm disappointed. I'm extremely disappointed. And maybe it was for clickbait. Maybe it was fun. Maybe, you know, whatever the case may be. But I need you to know, as a Black woman, I'm never going nowhere calling nobody no HOE publicly. I'm not going to say I'm a saint because I'll be cussing people out in private. I ain't going to lie. But publicly, I'm not getting on no public platform nowhere on this earth and trying to diminish or tear down another Black woman. Even if I have to disagree, I'm going to try to find the best way possible to disagree with that person without making it look crazy. We look crazy. I got people calling me from all over the world like, why is this lady cussing you out? What did you do to her? What did you say to her? Did you steal? Like, what is going on? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. So part one of this is, Dr. Heavenly, I apologize that you didn't like what I said, how I said it. But what I don't appreciate is you calling me out my name. You keep calling me things that I would never want my children to hear somebody call me. As far as the whole big part, all of us struggle with our weight as women, as Black women. If you watch my Instagram for any amount of time, you have watched me go on the diet roller coaster. I have been transparent. I was transparent a billion years ago because I birthed children. I'm not a man. I had a tummy tuck, but even with a tummy tuck, y'all still got to do work. And I dang near don't like that scar more than the pinky to brain stomach that I had. I still had to work out. I came back from out the country. I was 230 pounds. I weighed myself today. I am 222. And I'm excited. Now we're going to do a plug because I'm using good products and I'm working out. And I even put out there, I tried to join the Ozempic team Ozempic, team Majuro, all of that. I have a thyroid issue. I couldn't cheat. You think I didn't want to cheat? I wanted to cheat like everybody else. I couldn't cheat. So to keep calling something this big, you big this, you big that, you big that, you don't know what people going through. And you're a woman. I'm baffled. And then somebody mentioned her weight. I never knew how much the lady weighed or didn't weigh because I don't look at people in that aspect. When I see people, I see people. I'm not checking if they overweight, underweight, or what they need to do. So that was that. Look, I'm side though. Hold on, I'm about to take a shot while we're talking about that. Y'all already know. Product time. Got to get to it because Carlos is next. Taking a shot of Alive. Yes, from 2:30. I'm celebrating. I was 235 when I landed. I'm 222 today. I've been walking. I've been drinking my Alive. I've been using my Crave. For those of y'all who are like, what's Alive? What's Alive? Why should keep talking about Alive? Because it suppresses your appetite, because it speeds up your metabolism, because it makes you have amazing sex. I said sex. People get married to have sex. You have amazing sex because it has maca root in it, so it stimulates your libido, stops hot flashes. So yes, this is what I'm drinking. Hold on, y'all. It's a filter on here, by the way. So first shot of Alive. And we're about to get into Carlos. By the way, y'all can click the link in my bio. Matter of fact, we have a 3 Alive special. You get 3 bottles. That's over $260. You can get 3 bottles for $150. They got one for your collagen and your skin. They got another one, the red one, ABC, for inflammation. This is the one, though. This is the marriage saver. If you're in a relationship, this is the marriage saver. I live by this, so I'm never going to stop talking about it, so be mad. Moving right along. Carlos King. Oh, Carlos. So some of this Carlos story I'm going to have to save because I think it's time and placement for everything. This show is still airing. People still have jobs with this man. So I'm going to do the best I can for right here, right now. I know Carlos, unlike Heavenly. I got Carlos' phone number. I might not have his new number, but I got Carlos' number on my phone. Like, I'm from Detroit. He's from Detroit. I've been around Carlos in many capacities. I think too many people put too much emphasis and expectations in somebody to get paid for what they do. That's what he get paid to do. He gets paid to find the drama, create drama, bring it to the television, and why do we expect anything other than what he is doing? Like, why are you expecting, like, that's like, shout out to Wendy Williams, praying for her. That's like expecting Wendy Williams to not sit on the couch and talk crazy to people. It's what he does. The only part that I don't understand is I feel like he should have a mutual space. If you're the creator of a show, if you're a producer of a show, then you should want to see the show succeed. Like, not pick who you like, who you don't like, or whatever the case may be. Use other people to do that. Everybody talking about, excuse me, I'm Mel's lapdog. Well, nope, I'm not going to do that because I said I'm not calling nobody no names. All I'm saying is get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do that part, Carlos. Like, go ahead and interview people and get amazing stories from them, but don't be the cause of the mess. Don't be in the middle of the mess. It's starting to be too much. And people snitching on you, by the way, Carlos, because whenever it don't go their way, they're going to tell that you said it or that you did it or how it came to be. So it is not loyalty like it used to. Like back in the day, you could tell somebody, I'm going to tell you something and don't tell nobody else. It don't work like that no more. These people don't have no loyalty. They loyal to whatever benefits them in the moment. So as far as Carlos King, I have a big story and I'll tell my story later. Carlos knows what it is. Carlos knows what it is. It's a background story to it that will be told one day. But nah, I don't. And I feel like a lot of people's like, oh, you should have been mad at Carlos too. I watched Carlos try to correct Heavenly like multiple times. Like, her name is Chanita. When that girl kept saying Shaquita, whatever her name is, Carlos kept saying her name is Chanita. So he was on with that one. He was like, no, he could have did better, but he did mention, she does things in Africa and, kind of everybody knows Chanita, da, 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 da. He did what he could to get what he needed. But I do feel like, Carlos, when that lady started calling me out my name, when she started saying that hoe and this and that and that, you should have been like, hold on a second now. We can't do that. Like, we're not going to. And positive. You should have like, that ain't who you want to say that to. Like, that girl has grown so much, and we're going to get to where I grew from, because I think people you can't hurt me with my past, because my past is behind me and I know where I am moving forward. So my past will never hurt me. I'm like Eminem. I'll tell it to you before you think you can figure it out. So it's nothing that somebody can say I did or I said. I take full accountability and responsibility from the person that I once was. Hence, oh, she's so loud, big personality. You lucky if you get me in a room if I talk. I have learned to listen more than I talk. I enter a room, I'm probably the last person to speak. I don't want to talk no more. I want to listen. I want to observe. I want to peep what's going on. I want to feel the vibe. It took me a long time. I don't want to be the loudest person in the room. I used to always be the loudest person in the room. You correct. Big personality. Want to talk to everybody. Now I walk in rooms, I don't want to talk to nobody. Some of y'all meet me in the street and it's like, she funny acting. I have to remember that I have to respect people. Like, I have people that are my customers and do coaching with me. So I have to be nice. But I've grown from a place from who and where I used to be. And so when he was like, oh, I know her, and, she loud, she never seen a camera, that she didn't like, that wasn't planned. I didn't plan to tell her to watch her. That's what happened in that moment. I'm sitting in a moment. And again, because now we got to talk about another table. Do y'all know how much I don't know who these people are that's editing, but after I just throw somebody under the bus today, I hope somebody get fired, because I came with all the receipts today, okay? Because I'm going to show all the receipts. One thing you can't do. One thing for sure and two things for certain. We ain't going to make me look crazy, right? So I had to make sure. That I got these receipts, because I'm getting ready to bring on a guest. And I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to slow walk y'all through what really happened, so we can really get an understanding, so we can really stop playing with me and really stop playing with who I am and how much growth I have had. So pause for the cause, because Destiny is up next. And I hope somebody call her, text her, tweet her, because I'm about to bring some people on. I'm about to bring some guests on. Let her know. I'm about to tell it. Send an arrow, send a bat signal, because what we cannot do is we cannot play with me. Side note, let me get back to it. BeyondTheGame.org. Can y'all order a t-shirt, y'all? I need to sell 500 shirts. Shout out to Queen Sheba. Can't wait to go on Queen Sheba's podcast, her YouTube channel. Go to YouTube. Queen Sheba was one of the first people that defended me publicly with her palace. And with the palace, I just got chills, y'all. With the palace, she decided to begin to raise money for my foundation. And she turned something so bad into good. Queen Sheba and the palace, I still need money, so I don't act like I got enough and don't give me none. I need it. They raised $3,000, I think a little bit over $3,000 to help me build a house for an orphan that I've been knowing since he was 7 years old. This thing is real to me. His name is Opa. He used to be cared for by Gogo. Gogo died roughly in about her 90s. I could not get this boy to move into an orphanage. He stayed in that house by himself. If you watch my Beyond the Game video, I prayed for this little boy every night that no hurt, harm, or danger would come to him, because he refused to leave. He just wouldn't leave. And so when I left my last trip, he's graduating from high school, and college is not really an option, y'all. I'm trying to pay for my own kids to go to college. My foundation does not make enough money for a scholarship for me to send Oprah to college. But what Oprah said was, when I graduate from high school, I want to come work for you. And I was like, okay, you're going to work for Beyond the Game. You're going to work for the foundation. And we came up with a plan for him to learn farming. But I knew I had to build him a new house. I knew the only way to get him out of that house and into a community around other people who can watch him and look after him and love on him was to tell him I was going to build him a new house. And without even knowing what Queen Sheba was going to do or any of y'all donations was going to do, if you watched the video, I was in Africa. I didn't know. I said, Oprah, I will raise the money and I will build you a house. Not even knowing that, see, this is how God works. Not even knowing that all this was getting ready to happen and Destiny was about to lie on me. I'm about to get to, I'm so mad. I didn't even know that all of this was going to happen. But there's a verse in the Bible that what you meant, the evil that you meant for me, God turned to good. And Queen Sheba and them have paid for about 90% of that house. Now I just got to go a little bit over the top, and we're going to put some furniture in that thing in November, and Oprah is going to have a house. So literally, beyondthegame.org. You know, the only reason I ask people for a straight donation, people don't be wanting to give money. So I figure, you know how I stole it. You know how St. Jude always get those people to buy a t-shirt when they raise the money for St. Jude. They had me do it before. They're like, hey, we're looking for celebrities to market our t-shirts so people can donate. And we were sitting there and I was like, how can I raise this money? And I was like, I want people to become global change makers because small acts of kindness actually make big impact. So shirts, beyondthegame.org. Somebody put it down there in the thing. Okay, let's get to Destiny. Let's get to Destiny. And I got the receipts. So, I don't know Destiny. I ain't seen Destiny. I didn't know nothing about this girl being on this show. Nothing. Nata. Nothing. Like a lot of these people that I met for the first time. I will get to the girl who I said, you married and you engaged. I didn't know none of these people. And this is why I went off at the table, because I need definitions. When they was at the table, they kept saying, my friend, my friend, my friend, my friend. Define friendship. I needed to know what friend meant. Because after everybody gave a definition, I realized very quickly, we'll get to that later, that Sonny and Destiny were never friends. See, that's how I know people don't understand words. So I'm always going to ask, thank you for the badges. Now I did see that. You know, it's like 800 people on here. If everybody gave $1, that's $800. Do y'all know we could put all the furniture in Oprah's house if everybody gave $1? By the way, hint, hint, clue, clue. So to say you know me, like know me, I want you, to say you know a person. I know them. Not I ran into them or, oh, I was in the same. Didn't y'all hear me say, I don't know Dr. Heavenly. And I've been in multiple rooms with her. I don't know her. Watching her on TV, which I haven't watched the whole show of them, I don't know her. Do I know her name? Yes. Do I know she owned a dentist office? Yes. Do I know her daughter went to prom or something? Because my daughter was like, oh, I want to go to the place where the dentist lady took her daughter to get her dressed. That's what I know. I don't know her. So let's get to Destiny. And I'm going to bring on a guest. And I got the receipts for this one, y'all. So when we had the argument at the table, well, not argument, disagreement. I don't like that word. And I found out that Destiny and Sonny had their issue. Let's be clear. I didn't know Destiny. I didn't even know Destiny was coming until that girl Tisha or whatever said that she was coming. Let's just fast forward. Let's get to the scene at the table, okay? We never knew when Destiny was showing up. Maybe they knew, but I didn't know. I was having a good old time. I felt like the beach was fun. Side note, shout out to whoever sent me a message that said, I look good in my swimsuit. Thank you, girl, because I was so nervous and so self-conscious, and I got cellulite on these legs. That's why I be wearing the little swimsuits with the little tights. So I didn't know how that thing was going to play out, but I knew I was hungry. So we went to a restaurant. Now let's get here. I don't know Destiny. I didn't know what was going on. We get to the table. Everybody sits down, right? No Destiny. Destiny finally comes in, or whatever the case may be. I didn't have a quick trigger reaction, right? I'm just minded. If y'all watch close enough, I was into my food. I told y'all I was on vacation and I love food, okay? That's how I gained so much weight. I love food. So they were doing what they do on a television show. They start talking about stuff or whatever the case may be or whatever. My first interaction, I believe with Destiny, she said something and she said Detroit, right? I said, what up? I think she said Detroit. I said, what up, though? She said, what up, though? Now, if you're from Detroit, that's our greeting. Here's the underlying rule that we have as Detroiters. And I hope I got a lot of people here from Detroit. It's us versus everybody. I don't care where we go around the world. We might not like each other, but if you try to do something to one of us, it's all of us against all of y'all, no matter what. I ain't got to know you. I don't have to know your name, your mama's name, your last name. If we ever somewhere and you say you from Detroit and something happened, it's my responsibility to make sure that you good. That's just it's something about where I'm from, where I don't know. It's like an African tribe. And I know African tribes very well. They stick together. Okay. That's what we do in Detroit. We stick together. So that's why I'm a little off with Destiny and Carlos. I don't know who they belong to. I've seen a lot of people that say they don't belong to us. So I don't know if Detroit is claiming them or not, because they have a lot of non-Detroitish behavior, but okay. So she say, what up, though? I say, what up, though? Watch this. The tea is about to get so good. Are y'all ready for this? Because editing is about to take place, and I'm getting ready to pull out some receipts, and I'm getting ready to put on a guest. Are y'all? I'm going to take one more shot. Are y'all ready? I'm about to tell y'all the lies that Destiny and this TV show done tried to conjure up. And Carlos had to be a part of it, because when Destiny said that she knew me, all she did was repeat what Carlos had said on his podcast. I know her. She's had a big personality and she was loud. Girl, you do not know me. Let me take a shot. I'm going to calm myself down. You remember I said it's mood enhancing. Let me. Click the link in the bio, y'all. Get some alive. Okay, y'all ready for it? I need everybody to listen close. I need all the bloggers to start recording right now. Like hit the start button right now. Destiny says out of her mouth, oh, Chanita, I know you. I want everybody to listen again. Destiny says, oh, Chanita, I know you. I looked and I said, you know me. I need everybody to listen very closely, because here go where a hard edit comes, and here come where some hard receipts about to come. I say, you know me. She says, yes, white chocolate. I'm like, white chocolate? The girl's name never made it to TV. I'm about to drop these receipts. I'm like, white chocolate? And I say, white chocolate? I say, Monique, because that is her old stage name. She getting ready to get on, by the way. By the way, let me edify my friend before we talk about my friend, because I don't know if you're trying to be disrespectful, trying to have me revisit my past like I'm embarrassed or whatever the case may be. One of my best friends, who was in the room when my daughter was born, used to be one of the #1 entertainers in Atlanta, Georgia. Yes, she was. She was a video vixen. She is known from the tip drill video. You know when Nelly slid the credit card down her behind? That is her. You can find her in Petey Pablo video and a whole bunch of other people's videos, right? I'm trying to figure out how she got to the Love and Marriage Huntsville table. So she says, yeah, Monique. No, she said, yeah, white chocolate. I said, Monique? And then she says, from work, like your job. Watch this. On God, I can't wait to pull out this receipt. I say out loud, And every cast member, I will call them one by one. We might have to bring Sonny. We might have to, you call anybody. I said out loud, I said, I had a job. When I say the whole table fell out, I said, I had a job. I've been unemployable so long. I'm like, what job? I'm trying to process. First you say Monique. I'm going to get to why she said Monique. White chocolate. I keep calling her Monique. I'm sorry, Monique. They're calling you white chocolate. First you say white chocolate. So I'm trying to process white chocolate, but now you're trying to tell me I had a job. So I'm like, I had a job? Everybody laughed. We laughed so hard. It was a cast bonding moment because we laughed so hard. They was like, you ain't say it like that. Like, don't act like you ain't never had a job before. I'm laughing like, baby, it's been so long since I had a job. So then I tried to process in my head. I'm like, where did I work? Where did I work? Where did I work? Where did I work? So I'm like, you talking about when I waited tables? Now let me take y'all back. When I moved to Atlanta in 2000, I moved to Atlanta because I worked in sports management. All of my players had got traded. This is factual. People know it. Ron Artest. I used to work for Ron Artest at the time. These people are going to get mad. I'm saying their name. Jerry Stackhouse. There was a bunch of players that at all one time, everybody had got traded. Life was just changing for me. So I made the move to Atlanta. Shout out to Jason Terry, Janika Terry. They came through like Jesus on the main line. Some of my first family. They were with the Hawks at the time. So when I came here, I'm recalibrating. I'm still working in sports management. I lived in Buckhead. I got a great personality. I used to be a Hooters girl in college. So I'm like, let me work and wait tables so I can get these shoes and purses. Because if I ever wait on the table with you, I'm leaving with a $50 to $100 tip. I was her. So I worked a little steakhouse, little Italian restaurant, and it was called Milan, right? There was no Destiny there. We're going to get to that part. But I worked at this restaurant called Milan. So in that moment, it clicked. I was like, oh yeah, I worked at the restaurant. Destiny now says, yeah, the restaurant. Now I'm about to fix this right here. Do y'all know how God saved me? Do y'all know when Destiny said, oh, I know you. I said from who? She said white chocolate. I did what a Detroiter did. Baby, here go the receipts. I text. Can y'all see that? Can everybody see? Take a screenshot because I'm about to read it. Watch this. I'm still sitting at the table because I'm trying to figure out. She said she know me, but she said she know me through white chocolate. I text Monique and send a picture of Destiny. This Destiny, can y'all see the date? Let me move out the way. I need y'all to get the date. Hold on. Look at the date. Everybody look at the date. Can y'all see the date? iPhone don't lie. There go the date. On March 22nd, I say, who is this? Monique says, I don't know. I say, she's name dropping you on camera. Soon as I get this mic off, I'm calling you. You said to these people that you knew me on this couch the other day because you worked with me in a restaurant, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to tell y'all how she got the name of the restaurant too. But your intro to I Know You was through white chocolate, who I text number 2, because I'm doing what I do. This is one of my best friends. She like, what did she say? Can y'all see it? What did she say? She like, what happened? Can y'all see? I said, I still got a mic on. I'm gonna call you. Because I couldn't call her. Like, she trying to find out who is the girl, what she talking about. I'm filming for, she like, who is Destiny? So that was the best edit I have ever seen in my life. Because you now go and say on a couch that I know Chanita. She was a waitress. I was a hostess. She's always had a big person. She talking like she know me. Now let's talk about Milan. I'm going to throw you under the bus, Destiny. Because when we got back to the house, Destiny, she came in my room because we had to have this Detroit conversation. So I'm going to tell it all now. Check this out, Destiny. You from Detroit and I'm from Detroit. We got an underlying rule that if it's us against anybody else, that I'm rocking for you. Don't even worry about it. If somebody jump on you in this house tonight, we tearing up the house. It's us against them. But until you get it right with Mel, I can't F with, I can't. I'm here for emergency purposes only, Destiny. I'm only rocking with you if something go down and I got to stand 10 toes down on how I was raised, the loyalty I know in the city that I'm from. But I don't have to fool with you. So when in the midst of us having this conversation, which I had twice, I even said it on camera because I didn't want nobody to make no mistakes. I didn't want nobody to be so confused like, oh my God, but Chanita say she don't speak to the ops or she don't speak to the enemy. I needed y'all to know just in case something happened and it looked like I was on Destiny's side. I'm from a place that if something happened, it's going to be us against them and we'll work the rest out later, right? But when I had that conversation with her, I brought it up again. I'm like, I worked at a restaurant, Milan. I'm trying to figure out where I'm about to bring on my receipts. I'm bringing on white chocolate. I'm about to bring on somebody else. Destiny now hits me with the, no, because I used to be around. Now she names a rapper that I know that I got some friends that I know who dated them. So now I got to place another phone call. So now I'm going to bring up witness number 2345 because I'm about to pull up everybody on here. I now call that person. I say, hey, we know somebody named Destiny. She like, what? I can't wait to bring her on. She like, what? I said, she just said that she dated, I'm not saying a rapper name. Y'all not about to have nobody cease and desist me. I don't want to be a part of no foolery. I say the rapper's name. My best friend laughed on the phone so loud. She said, girl, if you don't stop playing on this phone. I said, no. She said she dated such and such. Do we know her? She said, Chanita, don't take the bait from that girl. And don't mention that boy's name while y'all filming. That girl did not date da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know what she's talking about, and I don't know her. So first up, before we continue on, I'm going to bring on White Chocolate because she got the same text messages. Let me see if she on here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can find her name on here because she need to be on here. Hold on. Pam. I'm bringing up all the witnesses because I got text messages and I was making phone calls.
Hey.
Friend. On God and on these text messages. Did I not send you a message with a picture? It's on your phone too. And I said,
it's on my phone.
I said, do you know this girl?
I don't know that broad. I don't know that broad. I don't know her. And when you said the first thing I said, what did broad say? Well, I didn't say broad. You know, I said the other word. But I was like, what she say? Because then you stopped responding. I was like, yo, what she say? What she say? And you was like, as soon as I get off, get your mic off, you was gonna call me. But it was taking you forever. Cause I kept calling back, like, yo, what the broad say? I need to know. Like I need to get a babysitter, what's happening? So when you called me back, you was like, do we know her? So you sent me the picture. I'm like, I don't know that broad. Like I literally went way back, like, was she in the club? Like, was she on the set? You know what I'm saying? Like, where was she?
Then listen, I don't even want to call her that because then she's going to say, I thought she worked in the club. I had to start calling people. What was her occupation? Because I'm trying to figure out where's the association coming in? You had no video vixen. I don't remember her from no video.
I don't remember her. I don't, and I went and I kept looking at her face. Like I did. I looked at her face. I was like, maybe she was on the set. Like, let me go see. I don't know that broad. Like,
So
this
is what I say is bananas. This is what is mind-boggling and baffling. Somebody's meeting me, interacting with me for the first time. And the first thing out of your mouth was, yeah, I know you. I say, you know me. She say, white chocolate.
who gave her my name? Like, why was that the mention? Of
So,
all the people she should have mentioned,
that's what
I'm saying. She could have named anybody.
So
how you know me?
She gonna have to. How is this her? So this is what I felt. And friend, I'm not trying to embarrass you.
Hey,
we all got a pass. No, this is what I thought she was trying to do. You thought it was something different. So we can be clear. My friend actually worked in the club. She danced, right?
I did.
I was there with her every day. This is why I definitely need to be careful. What was my job to you?
Security.
What did I, hold
security.
On. Don't get me in trouble. In my past, what did I do for a living for people that bothered you?
Security. Like, I don't want to incriminate you. Let's just say that I'm 5'2", and being a celebrity, I couldn't go nowhere without Chanita. And I didn't even know I needed Chanita. But I'm telling you, when Chanita showed up, people got in line. So, yeah, friend, when you said that, I was like, oh, Jesus, please don't let the girl go.
But this is why I thought she said it. I thought she said it because she was trying to implicate me or make me look bad that my best friend was a stripper, or that back in the day I was always around in the club, or I never danced. I don't knock none of my friends. I love all my friends that made a way. And I just got chills. I want to edify. I'm about to cry. I want to edify my friend.
I made a way.
About to get to it. Hold on, friend. I'm gonna cry because she'll tell y'all this story. I wanted my friend out of the club. I was having an event for an NFL player. Don't say the name. And my friend had just started making T-shirts. And I said, friend, I need about 2, 3, 4, 500 T-shirts. I'm gonna get you paid. You just started this company. Print these T-shirts, and I'm gonna make this player run you a check. And she made the shirts for me, and she got paid. I said, Monique, the business person I am, that's why I got chills. I'm a coach for a reason. I said, friend, you can start a business out of this. You can get one cuss word, y'all. You can get your ass out of the club. If you start a business. Let me fast forward because we can't be on here all night.
We can't.
My friend has one of the biggest. My friend has one of the biggest printing companies in Texas. She can print on anything: cups, coffee mugs, T-shirts, banners, anything, any printing need that you have right now. My friend started that company, and she left the club. Y'all think I'm embarrassed about my friend? You think I'm embarrassed about my friend? You think I'm embarrassed about my friend who got married? Yeah. I don't know if you want me to tell the lifestyle. It's all right. My friend married an NFL player. It's okay. My friend married an NFL player. My friend took the business that she thought was this big, and I showed her it was big enough to get out the club. You ain't have to be in the club. She then bought another business and has a event planning thing that's always booked out. The city always renting. And then last but not least, if y'all look at the top of her head, that is all of her hair. She don't have no weave, and she sells hair care products. Yeah. So I do. So when Destiny said it, the only thing that I could think that came to my mind, because she said, I know you through white chocolate from work, I'm thinking, shoot, now when I sat back and I looked, I was like, was she trying to embarrass me that my friend was a stripper? Was she trying to embarrass me? I mean,
maybe I can see that. I can see that because people think that's something to be embarrassed of. People who ain't really about their life, who didn't have to get it out the mud, who didn't have to hustle, they think that's something to be embarrassed about. That make you strong. Like, I wish hope and pray that don't nobody have to go through the club. That whether they're a waitress, a bartender, a dancer, a dough woman, security, whatever the hell they got to do. I hope and pray that don't no woman have to go through that. But if you do have to go through that, you damn well better have a Chanita on your side. Because if it had not been for you, when we did the tip drill tour, I didn't ever think I was going to get out the damn club. Like, I didn't. Like, you know, when you in it, you don't think that it's going to get better. You just going through the cycle. But the whole time, you was like, just hang on, just keep doing it. I was like, I think I'm about wore out on this. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you, friend. I thank you for praying on me, praying over me, praying with me, talking me off the ledge, you know, helping me come up with resolutions to a problem. That's big because other people don't want to help you. And I don't know this Destiny. I've been reading people call her Destiny. I don't know her. I don't know. I couldn't point out in the crowd. She could run up on me and I wouldn't know her. You know? So when you're busy pouring into people with all you got, Chanita, I wouldn't give a damn what nobody say. You come in and you fill the room with energy, baby girl. Like, it ain't another you. Yeah, you got a big personality. You damn right you got a big personality. There's something to be proud of because these mouse-like people, they got to make up storylines. She got to feed off your storyline and get big. You understand? So
yeah.
You don't worry about homegirl. I hate that this is what it comes to these days. Everybody got to, you know, kind of get their clout off of that. But my love, you are my best friend. You are the one of
Girl,
the
don't lie. Me and Phaedra, and tomorrow she'll be talking about Phaedra, her best
she be
friend.
calling me like, that's not your best
exactly.
friend.
Don't have Phaedra looking for me now.
I'm not. I love Phaedra. But I'm being real talk. Like we're lifetime friends. You know what I'm saying? I saw you give birth to your daughter.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? I was busy shaking the damn camcorder and hollering at the same time. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you ain't for everybody. And neither am I. So guess what? You show up for the people that show up for you.
Every day.
And God gonna keep putting the people around you that's gonna help you and support you. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Don't worry about that because at home, girl, I don't get it. I could think of a million ways why it's good for TV. I think that shit's good for TV. Excuse my language. I do. I think that they had to find a storyline.
Yeah.
Somebody,
but they can't start.
Somebody told
I ain't their storyline because everybody talking about I did a little something for a check. I did not get a check. I am not on those people's payroll. So I don't want my pain and how I'm being treated to come from that. But you are exhibit 1. Okay. I got some more exhibits. I just wanted.
Let me do my shameless plug.
Yes, girl.
Look, wait a minute. Everybody can see that. Go to growthfactorhair.com. I got a story. So as beautiful as my hair is, I did lose it. That's another story. But we make this product. We don't white label it. We produce it. It's for me. I use it for me. I love it. We stand behind it. Y'all go to growthfactorhair.com. Chanita, listen, I love you. I respect you. I'm honored that you still in my life. I love your children. I love all the things. You know what I'm saying? You are a selfless person. You will sacrifice your very last to take care of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that I just feel like they picked the wrong one, baby girl. So, you know, at the end of the day, they picked the wrong one. Y'all make sure y'all go support my girl, Chanita. I support her. And whenever she call and say, cash out, we need some.
Yes, I be cash out with my friends to death. I make y'all do. Did you buy a t-shirt for me?
I did.
Okay.
I bought
I was just making sure you had a t-shirt.
I bought something. Look, that's how you know that I'm
okay, exhibit A, you gone. I got more receipts. We can't be on here for 30 hours.
I love you. Call me tomorrow. Don't beat nobody up.
I'm gonna call you tonight.
Call me tonight. Okay,
girl, hang up. I don't know how to kick you off.
I'm kicking myself off. Bye.
Kick yourself off.
Bye.
Exhibit 1. Oh, it's gonna get good tonight. It's gonna get good tonight. Exhibit A. I don't know what Destiny was talking about. I just held back all my tears because I really wanted to fight because of that edit. Like, if you called it out, I thought we was going to roll with it. I was waiting for my line of the year. I had a job. I wanted to get a t-shirt that said, I had a job. Like, literally, I had a job. That's what I said at the table. I was so lost. You said you knew me through white chocolate. That go white chocolate right there. That lady don't know you. Why you saying this girl name? What were you trying to do? What was you trying to prove? Because the only thing I could see out of it was you were either trying to embarrass or disrespect. You didn't even call her by her government name. That girl haven't been in a club in over 24, 25 years old. We big and grown, okay? Mel is a baby compared to me, okay? I got mail by a decade, y'all. I don't even want to say that out loud. Like, girl, what? Like, that girl hasn't been white chocolate in for never. Girl, what? In a very long. We got children now. Like, for real. So that she can answer. I can't wait for this blog. I can't wait for her to come publicly. I want her to shout it to the rooftops. I don't know if y'all looked at my stories the other day. I done sent her a message like, girl, stop playing with me. Like, I don't know you. And before I could send her a message, White Chocolate had sent her a message like, why you saying that you know Chanita through me? And if anybody in that good old editing room that work for OWN want to make me not look crazy, I would really appreciate it if y'all would really go back to y'all footage when she said, I know you. I said, you know me. She said, yeah, white chocolate. I say, Monique, I get to texting. She like, yeah, from work. I'm like, I had a job. So that's where the whole job thing came from. Don't sit on a couch and play with me. Don't start a world tour that you've been new Chanita and I've been loud and I've been this and I've been that. Don't do it. Don't include me. I'm not even a part of your class. Pick somebody else. Baby girl, you struggling from what I can see. Every beef, we about to move on. Every beef, every fight, everything you got going on is just off. So we're gonna move to Exhibit B. And I pray to don't I'm gonna cut off Exhibit B if she say the rapper's name. Let me see if she here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get Exhibit B on, because this is the person who I called when she said that she was dating a rapper. She came in my room. She was like, yeah, because I know you and you was with White Chocolate. And
we're gonna get on here because I'm tired.
I don't nobody care about you going to bed early. You are Exhibit B. So
Okay.
don't say the name, friend. I do not want no cease and desist from nobody record label tomorrow. Please don't do it.
Nothing.
Okay, good. I just need it. Because matter of fact, you need to scroll through your text. Because I know I called you. I don't think I texted. I called you, right?
I don't know. We text and call so much. I have to look through my text.
But listen, soon as I left the restaurant scene, I called you and I said, do we know a girl named Destiny? And you said what?
Who?
And then I said, she said that she dated a rapper, because I need everybody on this live to know that my best friend is live. She know everybody. She done dated some of the best of the best. I ain't gonna give out her resume, but she know them people. So I said, I know you know such and such. Destiny said she dated such and such. And what you say to me?
Who? Who dated who and when? Because
you said that ain't even his type.
Yeah, that ain't his type. But I mean, a lot of women, not a lot of men's type. He might have knocked her down. We don't know if, some people, when they be dealing with certain people, they think they go together. She might have went with him, but he probably didn't go with her. That's
And what did you say? You said out loud, you said, friend, don't say that man on TV, name on TV. And you was like, this a trap. It's a setup. Don't do it. You was like,
don't fall into that.
You was like, don't fall into the trap. Don't bring his name up. She playing with you because she didn't date him. Did you not say that?
I did. I was like, how did that name even jump into the mix. But even when I think you either called me or you sent me her Instagram was like, do you remember her? And I was like, never. No.
We've
And
been
I've been
friends
on
over
these Atlanta
2.
streets for a very long
Say it.
time. So
You've been in Atlanta and what?
I've been in these Atlanta streets a very long time. What did she ever say what she did at the club? Or what she
No,
did?
She said she said I was the waitress. She was a hostess at Milan. She said Milan because I told her the name of Milan.
Uh-huh.
And do you know, Milan shut down.
Yeah.
But do you know you want to know how crazy I am? You don't know nothing that I was texting the general manager at the W. Like, I gotta quit because you know me, I'm trying to go find the receipts.
Mhm.
I'm like, how far can we go back? Because that restaurant done changed 3 or 4 times. And they like, oh, you know, everybody still know me. Oh, Chanita, how are you? I said, I'm looking for an employee. They like, an employee at the hotel? I'm like, no, an employee at a restaurant. They like, friend. I'm so like, don't play with me. They like, an employee at a restaurant. I said, how far back can we go? They told me to call somebody back, and I'm gonna call them back.
Girl,
She gonna have to go find a
Milan
picture.
done been knocked down and put. It probably ain't even a restaurant there. It's probably
No, it's a
an
restaurant there.
apartment
I think I
complex
passed the
at
other
this
day. I don't
point.
know what restaurant it is. But here's the other thing that I said to her too. And then I'm gonna let you move on so you can go to sleep because you walking with me in the morning. Here's the thing that I said to her when I sent her a message. Let's say for giggles that I did work with her. Clearly, we still wasn't friends and you wasn't memorable if I don't remember you. Because I remember a lot of people that worked at that restaurant when I worked there. And it wasn't even no Black people really working there. That's why I'm like, I would remember. What is she talking about?
Well, I mean, one of the other things too, I mean, we'll just have to go through atopix.net because that's gonna tell it all. If you was really outside in Atlanta during the times that she say that she was, you will have an ATO pic. Anybody that's in Atlanta know that Prince got the pictures of everybody. New face, new body, old body. He gonna have it. Okay. And if she's somewhere in them pictures, that might could be the confirmation. But if she ain't got it, trust me. ATO pics been around for a long time. We have to search back and see if she had any of the club pics, any facts. That's going to fact check it right there. That's the only thing that we can go back to because that's the only site that I could think of offhand where if she say that she was in these Atlanta streets like that would be the proof right there.
Okay, you can go to bed. I just need these people to know that from the moment this lady said that she knew me, I was on a mission to figure out. That's all. I'm so glad I got 2 phones. I'm like, oh, I'm texting people. I'm like, who know that's me?
But who does
anybody that know
that
me, we
though?
know.
Who says that they know somebody and don't really know them, and then now you get called out because you absolutely have no clue who the person is.
This is the burning question. I want her to go on a interview or a podcast. Why did you say White Chocolate's name? Why?
Right.
Why? That is my burning question. For what were you going? Because all of this she could have just said, oh, I see you around in Atlanta. I don't know, even though we didn't see. She said, I know. Keyword no. I'm stuck on a no. I know you. And then I say, you know me. And then she say, White Chocolate. I say, Monique. You get what I'm saying? They call her White Chocolate. I'm like, Monique. I'm like, she said, yeah, work. I said, I had a job. Like, it's playing. So
So that's where I'm confused at. So she said that she knew you from working at Milan, but she referenced the club. I'm confused. Was your stripper that I ain't know about, friend?
I'm glad you said that because I didn't say
she was down there.
Who, me?
Popping it.
Oh,
yeah, I said
that. Her.
No, I said was you.
No, everybody in the world know I'm so self-conscious, baby. You got to even turn off the lights with me. That ain't even my ministry. So, no.
Was you shaking something strange for a little piece of change and I ain't know?
You trying to be fun. I ain't gonna lie. I said it with Monique on the phone. I felt like it was an embarrassment tactic. You know, all of us, you know, have a past. Unfortunately, I wasn't a dancer. I'm not being disrespectful. I wasn't. Was I around dancers? Yes. Did I go to the club? You cannot live in Atlanta. Well, most people can't live in Atlanta. I can't say everybody, but most people can't live in Atlanta and not experience that culture, especially I moved to Atlanta in my lower 20s. So it was the prime of our life. We was all outside having a great time, but I don't remember her. But anyway, I got to keep it moving because, you know, I got to watch my time. But I just thank you, Exhibit B, for allowing me to bring you on. And thank you for not saying the rapper's name. Because
I would never do that. He ain't about to jump on me, young, old, or nothing. Shoot, forget that. I ain't getting in the middle of that.
I was like, you dated who? Girl, you was the first phone call. I said, you dated who? I couldn't doubt fact. You dated who, girl? What? What? Oh my gosh.
Again,
okay.
She probably did date him. She dated him, but he didn't date her. He wasn't dating her back for sure. Let's be very clear.
Get off my live. Hit off. I got to finish
y'all.
addressing myself. Hang up.
Let me see how to hang up, nigga. Hold on. Hold on.
I got to watch the friends I bring on. People cussing and stuff. Get off. She got to go. That was Exhibit B. I think we can pretty much move on from this Destiny saga if she wants to respond, because she don't want to see me. She don't want to see me at all, because I'm gonna bring receipts and she can go get every receipt that she wants to, or whatever the case may be. She can run into a lot of people in my past to say, you know me. Now, if you want to retract and say we've been in the same place at the same time, got it. If you want to retract and say that we have been in the same room or something like that, I'm cool with that too. But don't run around in these streets and tell somebody that you know me, and that you're able to speak on my character and who I am, because that's what you tried to do. Oh, she been loud. I've been knowing her for a long time. You don't know me. Don't do that. Because if you knew me, you would know not to play with me. And I have grown. I have grown an extreme amount. I want to take y'all back real quick and we're going to go forward. I was not the nicest person in the world. I tell everybody, if you met me pre 2015, 16, I would like to apologize to you in advance. I was a mean girl. I had so much money that I felt like I didn't have to be nice to anybody. I felt like if I didn't want you to sit at the table, you couldn't sit there. I felt like that if I didn't want to be bothered, I didn't have to. And to say it in the nicest way possible that I can say it without implicating myself or looking stone crazy, I don't really know nobody that could really beat me up. And I'm not trying to be funny about that or whatever. I'm just saying I know who I am, whose I am, and who my father was and who raised me. Okay. So if we're not going to keep going backwards to who Chanita used to be, because who Chanita is now was a person that could break a generational curse in my family. Who we could say Chanita is now is somebody that didn't sell drugs, that wasn't scheming and scamming, that wasn't out here prostituting or being a stripper. Who we can say Chanita is now went to school and graduated with multiple degrees. Who is Chanita is now, we can say that found God, knew God was in her life, her whole entire life, but loved Jesus so much that it's not even funny. If we want to talk about Chanita now, we could talk about the person who found her purpose. And I know my exact reason on why I walk this earth and what it is that God called me to do. And I try to work on doing it each and every single day. That's why I keep asking y'all to buy a t-shirt from beyondthegame.org. The way that I love women, I would never be the person who I used to be. I would never tear down another woman. I wake up every day with the goal of working with women, because I work with a company where I want to impact 1 billion lives. I want to be able to change lives through health, through wellness, through teaching people how to be a entrepreneur. Everybody won't join me in business. All I can keep doing is asking them. I'm about to get to part 2, but I got to get this off my chest. I work with women every day to help them to find a way, like I did for my friend back in the day. I thank her for being one of the testimonies of the people that if I see somebody and I see something in them, I'm going to be the friend that if you hang around with me long enough, I'm going to encourage you, inspire you to walk in authentically what God called you to be. Hence why I launched group coaching again. Next shameless plug. If y'all go click the link in my LinkedIn, I'm getting to the juice. Hold on, y'all. But I'm starting group coaching again. It's gonna start next month. Of course, the millimeters get a special. So we knocked down the price just for a couple of weeks. The group coaching is called Best of Both Worlds. I linked up with some of my amazing friends on the continent of Africa. We coach different, right? So she does a lot of trauma coaching. She believes that a lot of people in the United States, like a lot of us have a lot of childhood trauma on how we were raised and generational curses. And so she's going to coach from that aspect. And I'm going to do what I do best, which is peace, purpose, and paid. Mastering your peace, understanding your purpose, and getting paid. So, of course, I'm bringing a whole lot of people on because I realize I'm very expensive to coach one-on-one. But I feel like I can get a group of women together and inspire and uplift. It took a lot of thought because I'm running multiple businesses, but I figure, okay, it's once a week. We got a curriculum that's made up. So y'all do your homework. We meet on a Saturday or Sunday. I have different guests that talk to y'all how to make money, how to build businesses, and everybody can just become better people. So y'all can go click that link in the LinkedIn. If y'all want to get hooked up with group coaching, there's another link that say make money with me. I'm about to get to the next part, y'all, because I still have to address Sunny and the other stuff. Excuse me. There's another link that says make money with me. I'm always going to keep trying to make money with women. Might not like everything I do, but if you got $250 to invest, I can show you how to change $250 into $10,000. Now, you might not want to do it. You might not like the method of madness, but if you practice the principles of reaping the promise, you can make some money. We all got to do stuff that we don't want to do to make money. I've just always had the legal way. I don't hustle people out of money. To make money, it's an energy, and you have to put in work, and you have to do your part. Yes, it's ebooks and conferences and it's shortcuts, but nothing's going to be hard work. And you have to have the mindset and the heart to be an entrepreneur. Everybody want to be an entrepreneur. This is the only, I tell people all the time, entrepreneurship means nobody is telling you what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and when you're going to get paid. It has to be a burning desire inside of you to want to do it. So when people look at me, and I'm getting to it, we get into the next part, but when people say, well, if you can make everybody make money or you can make everybody a millionaire, well, why isn't one of your family members because they don't have mindset, because they don't have a heart. They don't have a heart for business. I can't have $1 million conversation with somebody that got a $10 mentality. How am I going to do it? I'm not a magician. I don't do magic. I don't. So you have to at least have a mindset, a growth mindset. If I can't get you to read a book for 15 minutes a day, what, you just think it's going to fall out the sky? Go be a YouTube celebrity then. As soon as I figure, y'all ain't got to worry about it. As soon as I figure out YouTube or TikTok, like Sassy T or Queen Sheba or one of them, I'll be over there on YouTube too. That's just not my ministry. That's not what I'm called to do. All right, next up. Let's keep going. Whew. Next up, what had happened? The girl at the table, when I said, how you throwing rocks at a glass house? Why y'all keep saying it's not the same thing, it's not the same thing, it's not the same thing? Matter of fact, that's even worse. It's even worse. This is what I'm confused about. This is why I say this whole cast and everybody watching this show pick and choose when they want to use what's right and what's wrong and integrity. I just kept pointing it out because I'm not crazy. So you mean to tell me you're mad at Sunny, who is married, keyword married, to a man that used to date somebody, friend or not friend, it don't matter. We can even say friend, that she married, hypothetically, somebody that was her friend, but they married. Y'all mad at that, but y'all not mad at a lady that's sitting at the table who's still legally married to somebody, engaged to somebody else, and want to get in on a conversation. I'm crazy. I'm the one that's crazy for saying what I said. I'm the one that's crazy. And the people who keep saying that's not the same thing, I think you guys are crazy because I feel like it's an integrity thing. If I know my house is not in order, if I know everything is not right in certain areas, you sit it out. You be like, no, let me sit this one out. I can't. I don't have no room to say nothing. Right? That's like when people start judging people. You might not be a thief, but you're a liar. Be quiet, liar. Just because you don't steal, you steal bad too, because you lying. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I said that to her, it threw me because I'm like, listen, you don't sit high and look low, and all of your stuff is not together. I'm confused. That's all I was saying. Like, Sonny had enough people that were already attacking her, right? And one thing that I learned through coaching by being on teams is nobody likes to be attacked all at once by a group of people. It just don't feel good. Like Sunny, majority of the time of that trip, I had to be Team Sunny because I didn't want it to feel like she was fighting for her whole life, the entire. Like, if you've never been in a situation where it felt like everybody was against you and you were by yourself, you wouldn't understand. Matter of fact, if you got some siblings, then you understand. Because anybody that got siblings know that siblings take turns ganging up on who they want to gang up on for the moment. And then the one sibling that they ganging up on, ooh, thank you for the badge. I need that money. All that money is going, because y'all gonna lie and say y'all didn't know how to donate to Beyond the Game. Just buy a badge. Y'all know how it is when siblings, they decide they're gonna gang up on this one, right? And then you got one kid or you the person that was crying because everybody done ganged up on that one person. And that one person, whether they did it or not, they just so hurt. They don't know what to do. Now imagine being an adult and knowing that if you act out, spaz out, that the repercussions is you going to jail or you doing something that you regret. That's what Sonny was sitting in. So in that moment, I'm not about to sit at the table and let a whole table attack her, and then you throwing rocks from a glass house. I'm like, my girl, how are you even saying anything? Like, I'm not in your business. They're like, you got so much to say. You in everybody business. You showed up. No, I'm just using common sense. Like, you just can't sit me at a table and ask me not to use my brain. They were sending me clips. Again, I'm watching. Y'all was sending me stuff on TikTok. I was watching my face the whole time. I was sitting there like this, like I was mind boggled at so much stuff they were saying. Oh, and I'm gonna get to the other part when they said, "Why am I so quiet now?" Like I was being quiet because I no, I'm gonna get to that. But let's just finish up with old girl who married and engaged. To clear that up, I just said don't throw rocks at a glass house. I didn't say who. It's like the Bible. I didn't say whose sin was worse or whose situation was this and that. I wasn't judging none of these situations. I'm saying stay out of it. Stay out of it. You got a whole husband and fiance. Go work your stuff out and then double back and then tell somebody what to do in their relationship because clearly you don't know what to do in yours. Because I don't know them people. But one thing for sure and two things for certain is I know when two people want to get a divorce, they're going to make it happen. Somebody going to make something shake. They don't have to sit in it. And no disrespect, but I don't think them people got $1 billion worth of assets that they have to try to figure out assets. And I'm not in a business or whatever. I don't know if they have children or whatever, but I don't know how complicated it could be that you have a fiance and you married at the same time. I just couldn't process that. So can y'all please stop that one? Just stop it. Y'all tearing me up in the bottom of them comments talking about, oh, it ain't the same thing, or whatever the case may be. Moving right along, I'm gonna get to when Destiny said what she said to Mel about respectful cheating. But can we double back again just to Sonny? Because when Sonny was sitting at that table, I kept looking at Sonny like, a matter of fact, the whole trip. I think I seen Sonny on the live. I kept telling Sonny the whole trip, girl, why are you arguing with these people when you married to the man? I would have been tap dancing on them. Sonny, I would have been singing songs and laughing. I don't care how you got him. You got him and he chose you. That's it. That's between you, him, and God. No matter how y'all got there, no matter who mad. And I don't know who makes it their whole storyline that they want somebody that don't want them. I'm not claiming nobody that don't want me. If you go and marry somebody else, you think I'm gonna get on national television, TV? I would be scared to tell my own mama that I felt a certain kind of way, that a man left me and went to marry somebody else, and I feel a certain kind of way about it. As a woman, I don't think but hey, we're making TV here. Remember, this is a TV show, so people do all kind of stuff. But I don't think I would make it my storyline, my life's mission to try to tear down Moses and Sonny in a marriage. I wouldn't. They already married. Now, if they wasn't married, we might have had a great show. May the best woman win. I would have been here for it. I would have actually probably tuned in to watch that one. Like, hold on a second. We got a real life The Bachelor going on, right? But married, it's nothing to see. It's nothing to watch. She, and then I think I seen a clip on Instagram. She said I was so hurt listening to her talk about having a baby with my ex. Girl, that's your ex. Why are you worried about your ex? Who worries about their exes? Most of us, they became an ex for a reason, I thought, right? It was something that didn't work out within whatever it was. So why would we care, whatever the case may be, unless you married? And my story is for another day. I got an ex, but I was married for 17 years. I'm in that thing. I'm in the middle of all his mess. I can tell you all that for free. I want to be a part of it. We dating somebody together. Me, you, and the kids. We all go together. 17 years? I got something to say. I'm allowed to say something. 17 years. Girl, you dated somebody, you ain't get no ring, you didn't get married. Where, what? Leave Sonny alone. And if they continue on with this show, because I don't know what they're going to do, leave Sonny alone. Can we hear more about what Sonny and Moses got going on? And no disrespect to you, Sonny, because I got two eyes. Moses is fine. Can y'all show more of what Moses and Sonny got going on as a Black couple? Can we see how they're gonna build their life? Can we see what businesses they got going on? Can we hear them talk about if they're gonna have some kids or if they're not gonna have some kids? Can we meet their family members? Because they from St. Louis, and St. Louis is kind of like our cousins from Detroit. And so, when you get Detroit, Chicago, Indiana, St. Louis together, we just make magic, okay? We just different breeds of people. I would like to meet some of their family members because I'm pretty sure they got a couple cousins and aunties that people on TV would probably like to meet if you gave them the opportunity. It's a big mama somewhere, and it's something that could be more to them. You get what I'm saying? Than us just going back and forth on who stole who man, because ain't nobody stolen. Ain't. Look at me, I'm talking crazy. There isn't anybody stolen because the man chose. So that's that situation. Now, let's get to respectable cheating. Respectable cheating. We're about to get to respectable cheating. We're going to get to, I'm not going to drink no more alive because I'm going to be up all night. All I can say is, can you pause for the calls, go to my LinkedIn, and just pick anything. You can purchase them alive. You can get 3 bottles. You can get the liquid collagen, make your skin amazing, have some great sex. The red bottle work for good for inflammation. If your money is funny right now, you and your friends, y'all all just put $50 together. That's 3 bottles right there, y'all. Because if you bought it like for the real price, for 3 bottles, it'd be close to $300. It's $150. Like for me, great sex would be worth $150. I don't know what y'all got going on, but if you told me I could pay $150 and my skin was gonna look good and I was gonna have great sex and my mood was gonna be amazing and I wasn't gonna have no hot flashes and I would have great energy, I would throw you a few hundred to get that, okay? Because I'm a woman, so I know what that feels like, okay? So go click one of them links, or you can always slide in my DM and then I'll holler at you about it. Respectable cheating is the most goofiest, asinine, craziest thing that I ever heard in my life. Now, again, you know what Destiny was trying to do? Destiny was trying to play Mel. She was trying to embarrass Mel. And it kind of made her look stupid. Because I'm going to break this down for you because I have to help the people that don't have like good listening, constructive listening. What Destiny said was, if you listen, I watched you talk to the person who was sleeping with your husband. Now, let me help you out, Destiny, because I don't think you've ever been married, but I have. And I've been in like a long relationship. Baby, when you hurt, when something happening, you want to find out all the pieces of the puzzle. And one thing for sure and two things for certain is, you know, don't take the man's whatever he talking about face value. You need to talk to that woman. What you need to know what he was telling her. You need to know how, what, when, where, how it started, when it started, what was going. There are certain questions as a woman. I think we all can attest to it. Can we drop some badges, buy a t-shirt that if you are a woman and you ever been cheated on and you had the opportunity to speak to the person who your significant other, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever was cheating with, I just need y'all, I want y'all to drop it in the chat. I ain't gonna pay attention. I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if you would have wanted the opportunity to speak to that person. Just drop some fire on the thing. If you found out somebody was cheating, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, whomever, and you had that person's phone number, or they called you by mistake, or whatever the case may be. See, Mel's a Scorpio like me. Some of y'all, if a woman call y'all, y'all can't even find out what's going on because y'all are busy screaming and yelling and arguing and acting crazy. But if Mel is anything like me, I'm pretty sure Mel's posture on this thing was like, for real? Okay, girl. So y'all was meeting? Really? Where was y'all meeting at, girl? Oh, y'all met on Tuesday at 5:00. Okay. Girl, what car was he driving? Interesting. Okay. So when he showed up, he was Wasn't nobody talking about no respectable cheating. Wasn't nobody talking about no respectable cheating. And if you married, especially for folks that's been married, you need to know enough of the story so you can make an educated decision on if you stand or not. Because see, sometimes in life, I know people be like, oh, cheating is not a mistake and da 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 da, child. Men and women, we all make mistakes. Now, depending on what kind of person you are, depending on what you're going to discount as a mistake, not a mistake, it ain't our business. But when you talk about having children and building businesses together and your life is intertwined, you want to make sure that you make sure that you make sure that you know that you know that you know that ain't nobody lying, that didn't nobody make it up, that you have concrete evidence and proof of what it is that you need in order for you to make an informed decision. So I can bet my bottom dollar, my last dime, my last name, that yes, Mel probably did talk to that girl on the phone, and probably more than once. But what I could promise you was she wasn't talking on the phone trying to teach nobody how to respectfully cheat with their husband. And here's where people get it messed up at when we make comments like that. And when I say we, again, I was a person that was married a long time. I made the statement a million times. I think I said this on a podcast with Willie Moore Jr. before when I talked about my ex. I said, you know what? I don't know if my ex ever cheated on me. I said, but this is what I can say. If he did, he respected me a whole lot when he was cheating. When a person says that, what we're saying is that whoever was doing that act knew better or respected you enough to make sure that they was hiding, so you didn't figure it out. Because there's a certain thing of just being disrespectful. Some people cheat and they don't care, and if you find out, so what? And I'm gonna leave my phone there, and I'm gonna buy people gifts, and I'm gonna let people call you and talk to you crazy and disrespect you and all of that. Or that's somebody that's disrespectful. So I think when a person, or when married people, or when conversations began to happen, when they be like, well, there's a such thing as, like respectful cheating or whatever. It's not, it's saying that whomever is doing that respects that, even though they're doing something wrong, they still have some kind of respect for who it is. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what my ex said. 17 years. I don't know what that man did. I don't know. But this is what I do know. And I stand 10 toes down and I celebrate him often. Didn't nobody come to no game talking crazy to me, no Instagram, no Facebook, no Twitter, no tweet, no knock at my front door. Nobody came to me in a restaurant. Nobody ran up on me. So, hey, what can I say? I can't say if he did or what he didn't do. What I can tell you is it didn't come to me. Nobody said nothing to me. Nobody pulled up on me. My lights always stayed on. My kids was well taken care of. So I don't know. So when a person speaks like that, especially married people, and my comments stopped. I can't even see y'all comments no more. It did that last time. Whenever a person speaks about marriage and they speak about respect, that's what they talking about. It's not, oh, I'm gonna teach some woman how to go and cheat with my. That don't even make sense, girl. It's like at this point, I really feel like she was just saying anything. Like I really feel like this girl was just saying anything so she can get some sound bites, or so y'all could do what y'all do. What I'm doing right now, we all talking about her. She wins, we lose. She wins. She winning. She is winning because she disturbed my whole day. I ain't gonna lie. She disrupted my whole flow. So much so I gotta repost. My best friend does what's called sound baths. For all of you Christians that are like, oh, that's not Christian, it is. They're not doing nothing. Sound baths are when you're in the water and you float, and they play these sound bowls and they play music, and it's supposed to take you to your ultimate form of relaxation, right? I needed a sound bath. I needed to go meditate after all of this. I needed to go to a place where I could just calm myself, because I'm like, this can't be real life. Like, this girl can't be real. I wish I could see the comments. Oh my gosh, what else was I supposed to talk about? Because I think we're about to wrap this thing up, because I don't want to talk about this no more. And if you followed my page and you came to my page to get all the gossip. Oh, here's another thing I forgot, because I said I was going to bring this up. Everybody keeps saying new friend. Where did I come from? Me and male friends. Da 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 da. Do y'all realize I tried to trace it back? I got, because again, I'm the receipt person. I have text messages going all the way back as far as 2017 with me. Who a new friend? I'm a new friend. Me. I'm a new friend. I've been knowing Mel, and I know it's past 2017, but that's the proof that I have. Me and Mel didn't become friends. You know how some people meet and they become friends because, oh, you on TV, I'm on TV, let's be friends. Not. Mel wasn't even on TV then. I think when I was looking through my messages, didn't Love and Marriage start like 2018, I think? Whenever it started, me and her were friends way before this TV show. So this narrative of, oh, they became friends because of TV, not. We were friends way before TV. That's the same way Monique and Phaedra are friends. They was friends before Phaedra was on Housewives. Like what? Like people become friends, and then people elevate in life, and then you still remain friends. And then just because you don't see them in every aspect of their life, like I just introduced y'all. Well, my best friend, y'all see her all the time on my page. Y'all know how many friends I have from grad school, people I worked with in sports management, people when I lived in Chicago. I lived in, most people don't know, I lived in Louisiana. Shout out to Baton Rouge. I've lived in a lot of places. I've lived in, I have friends everywhere. Mel is not a new friend. Oh, this is what I want to say. It came to me. Thank you, Jesus, because my notes. Tisha said the most profound thing at that table that I ever heard in my entire life. Y'all ready for it? Destiny is hurt. It's the most profound thing that was said at that table that made sense. Tisha said, destiny is hurt. Destiny is hurt that Mel is not her friend no more and not paying her attention. This is where all of this comes from. When Tisha said that, praise God, Tisha, that was one of the greatest things that came out of your mouth. That girl is hurt. You want to know why she hurt? You know why people hurt? When you lose a good friend. If you ever lost a good friend, good boyfriend, good girlfriend, it hurt bad. It hurt bad when you go outside and you realize that you didn't find nobody that's like your friend. Let me tell you why. Because Mel is my friend. And one thing for sure, and two things for certain is Mel is a great friend. She's a good friend. She gonna support whatever you got going on. She is a Scorpio like me. She is pulling up. She can talk like this all she want to. Mel not playing no games. So if Mel is your friend and something happened, she come. Mel has gotten in the car and drove from Huntsville to Atlanta about me. That's what kind of friend that is. She didn't say, baby, there's no more flights flying from Huntsville. I'm not coming. She didn't say, oh, I don't even think Mel traveled with security that day. She didn't say, oh, I don't have security. Matter of fact, I asked her who she came with. I don't think she even rode with nobody when she pulled up on me. That's the kind of friend you have. Mel is the friend where when, like I told somebody, I said, never count my money till you count my responsibilities, right? And when you have multiple children and you got multiple things going on and you're running businesses and y'all don't know about businesses and you're trying to pay payroll and you're trying to donate to kids in Africa, sometimes you don't get to do what you want to do for yourself. As good as it look, as much money as you're making. And I remember one time Mel made me cry so bad because going out to eat with my kids is almost somebody's mortgage or car note, okay? When you have that many children and you go out to eat, it's not a game, okay? I don't know if y'all ever watched her go out to eat with Sugar Mama and all of them, but when you raise kids like that, they want to go out and they want crab legs and they will sit down and order lobster and lamb chops and, you know, going out turns into a movie. And I just know my friend, she heard in a conversation, I'm like, girl, I got to do this. I got to do this. I'm working on this project. I got to do that. My phone goes ding. Take them kids to dinner. Mel done sent, and I'm not exaggerating, Mel done sent $1,000. Talking about, oh, I already know your kids eat. Y'all go ahead and go to Benihana's. She know what it is. My kids sit down, they order appetizers, all of them. They want sushi rolls. They want shrimp tempura. They want this, and that. Then when they come around, they want an ocean treasure. Can I get the 2 double lobster tails with the steak, with the... then after they done with that, oh, by the way, we want some desserts. And then I be trying to teach my kids, some restaurants you go to, the refills are not free. My children will with some things called Shirley Temple you to death. And you know, sometimes when you go places and they make the little stupid Shirley Temple, it'd be $12, $13, $14. And you sitting there at the table with a kid and they done ordered 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. You like, you know, these drinks not free, right? That's the kind of friend I got. My friend has supported every business that I have. When it comes to Africa, for those of you who donated, your money is going where it said. Me and Mel just talked about, man, trying to work out a schedule to get 2 people to go to Africa at the same time who have children, who's shooting a TV show, that's running a business. It's hard. But trust, know, and believe, there's a water project in Ghana with Mel's name on it. And we're going to go see it, touch it, feel it. And everybody that donate is going to get a plaque from it. She didn't have to support that business. She did. My friend came on here, was like, y'all better drink alive. And I was like, okay, where's my thing? I told, look at this. I ordered mine. This is what friends do. Friends support each other. My friend was on TikTok the other day like, hey, I ain't even opened it yet. Let me open it. She was like, oh, I'm doing a special on body scrubs for travel. I was like, yes, girl, I'm getting ready to travel. I was so happy because I'm one of the people, I hate checking bags if I can. So my bags be heavy. And now I used to get mad because I had to check my bag because of the scrub, because Alive come in shots now. I don't have no shots next to me, but it come in shots. But I remember I used to have to check my bag just to take Alive. Then Alive came out with shots. I had to check my bag just to take male scrubs. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta check a bag because I got the scrubs in there. My friend said she came out with travel size. What did I do? I went and supported my friend. So Destiny is mad. Destiny big mad. Destiny big mad. Because when you lose a good friend who is on your side that really rock with you, who trying to make sure you good, and maybe Mel will come out and tell her. I don't know why she's trying to be so nice about it. Mel did a lot of stuff for what's that girl name? Destiny. I think they talked about it. I don't know if they aired it. Mel was throwing out some numbers. I'm like, can you send me some money, Mel? Mel, can you send me some money? Friend, my daughter just went to college. Can you send me some money, Mel? Mel be helping people out. She gives away money to fans. She is not turning a huge profit sometimes because she's like, I'm just going to discount it so everybody can experience my business. Destiny is big mad. And here's what we're about to conclude with real quick too, right? I want all of them to get together, and maybe they'll do it at the reunion. I want everybody to tell us why Mel is not their friend, because I ain't heard it yet. All these people that's mad at Melody, everybody that don't want to be Mel friend, I want to know what she did for you to not be her friend. And I don't even watch the show, but I want to know why. Because in one trip, I can tell why she don't want to be friends with none of y'all. I don't want to be friends with nobody but Sonny. Sonny ain't did me nothing. Outside of Sonny, and for a while, I don't want to overspeak. Nell was cool, but I don't know if Mel, what's her name, Nell, and I wasn't even calling her Nell. I had gave her Fletcher. I called her Fletcher the whole trip. I don't know if Mel and Fletcher are on good terms, but I didn't really have a issue with Fletcher. Now, if her and Mel got an issue, I guess I got an issue too. I'm that friend. Somebody said that's childish. It's not. Name me a friend that if your friend got beef with somebody that you hanging out with the person they got beef with. Who doing that? What are y'all talking about? Like, I question everybody when they talk about friendship, if that's what y'all do with y'all friends. One band, one sound. If you mad at my friend, I'm mad too. And if we cool, then I have a side conversation and be like, check this out now. You're not getting along with Mel right now, and I really don't have a beef with you. And I don't know what's going on, but I got to pick a side. And right now I'm over here. So until y'all make that up or y'all fix that, it's nothing I can really do. I speak to you when I see you, and then, we'll get it right. And my best friend will tell you, in the beginning of our friendship, we struggled with that because y'all remember I told y'all I was a different person. I used to follow up with somebody every week. I'm talking about every other day. I fell out with somebody, wanted to fight somebody. And my best friend used to be like, I'm tired. And then I would get mad. She'd go somewhere and speak to them people, or a picture or pop up on social media. I'd be like, why are you taking a picture with them? I don't like them. We used to fight. She was like, girl, long as they don't disrespect you or say nothing crazy about you, I can't stop talking to everybody that you don't like. And so that's when growth and maturity came in, right? Where you have to make a conscious decision on how you're going to deal with people and operate with people. So I had to grow up from that. I'm saying that to say some of these people, if she had an issue, I got an issue because I don't know. So I can't pick a side and be like, oh, Nell, I pick your side. I don't really know you. I knew you for, I met her at Mel's renaming ceremony. Then I met her again on a trip. So I can't pick a side. So whatever side Mel on, I'm on that side too. That's the craziest delusional thing when everybody say, oh, she's on Mel's side. Duh. Whose side am I supposed to be on? Whose side am I supposed to be on? Now, if Mel did something wrong, you don't check your friends in front of everybody else. But later on that night, you have a debrief like, friend, you know you was wrong, right? You know you could have said that better or did that better. But I didn't have no moments like that. I even told you I don't have a problem with Kimmy. Kimmy didn't do me nothing the whole time we were there. Kimmy is like, to me, you put Kimmy and Tisha together, you get a different Kimmy. But if you take Kimmy off by yourself, you have an amazing, calm, mild-mannered person. I think I was in the kitchen when she was making breakfast or something one day, and we talked about cancer and kids, and it wasn't no rah-rah. And it was like, okay. I think it's when you put them together. It's like I keep referring to kids because I got multiple kids. Y'all ever had a kid where you can go somewhere with this kid, everything is perfectly fine. Then you add the other kid into the scenario, and it's like, like it happened in my house all the time. We got one common denominator in this joint. I can take one by one. When I add that one common denominator, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. That's who I feel like Tisha is to the group. It's like you start getting people one-on-one and everybody be kind of cool. And then you insert that one person and you be like, what happened? Go look at it. I was only with them people like 2 weeks. Like, it was like everything will be great. And then all of a sudden they'll say, well, you said, like, girl, do you want people to fight and argue all the time? Like, it'll be peace. And then all of a sudden, my phone died. We really gone. Uh-oh. When my phone died, I'm out of here. It was like at one point, I was like, are you serious? Because we just made up. Like, this whole group just got to a point where everybody was kind of all right. And then you just go and bring something up. It's like, what is wrong? Can y'all find something new to argue about? Like, if you just give it enough time, because that's what we do as humans. We wouldn't even have to argue about old stuff because it'd be something new to argue about. You're just not giving it enough time. If you give it enough time and you make up long enough and y'all hang around each other long organically, somebody gonna do something or say something, and then we got something new to disagree about. The problem is y'all don't understand life, and some people are just petty and messy, so they just consumed with being mad and messy. But I know too much about life, so I understand that things gonna go good, but people are gonna agree to disagree at some point. It could be about chicken or fish. They're gonna disagree at some point. But all you gotta do is give it enough time. So I think I've gotten close to addressing everything that I want to address. I told Queen Sheba I'm holding some of my trump cards because y'all got to remember they put this thing on break. I don't know why. Because now I got to go through it again. They say somewhere off in November. But they put this thing on break. Oh, and here go the other part too. This is my last thing and I'm moving. Everybody said when Destiny jumped up, I jumped up. Like, oh, she don't need no protector. She don't need nobody to fight for her. Woo, woo, woo. Da, 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 da. Everybody that know me know I'm riding for mine. So when she jumped up, it was a natural reaction. Like, whoa, what we doing? Because some people, that's not even really what they do. You know, sometimes people play with people that they think they can play with. And we all know Like, Mel got too much to lose. She's a calm spirit till you rile her up. You know, we have kids. It's like I got PTSD. That's why I say I got triggered so many ways on this trip. Like, literally, I jumped up like, I'm glad Monique came and said it. Y'all heard what the girl said I was to her for a living. I was on payroll with her. I was on payroll with her for almost over a year, 2 years, if not more. That when she was at the height of her career and they was traveling and they was on tour and they said, we're going to give you a budget for security. She was like, I don't need, you can give me the budget for security. I don't need to hire security. I got Chanita. And then she called me and was like, hey, I got a budget. We going on tour. Your security. I was like, girl, stop playing. She was like, no, I get to have my friend and you get to get paid to be there because I already know nothing is happening if my friend is there. So I didn't get hired to be male security. That word they keep using, lapdog, bodyguard. No, it's called friend. It's called I'm a friend. It's called I'm a good friend. It's called, you heard one of my friends say, you should want a friend like me. It's called that you should want somebody that if somebody ever tried to do you something wrong, that person willing to stand up for you and ride for you. It has nothing to do with being controlled. It don't have nothing to do with money. It has to do with love, and it has to do with friendship, and it has to do with knowing who's around. Again, I keep referencing the kids because I got a lot of kids. You ever had some kids that you know if it's ever a fight, one of them not fighting? You ever been around some kids, you know your kids like, oh, if it go down, this one not fighting. Like, you just know, right? But then the people or the kids that know, if they know that's the one that's not going to fight, they always going to be overprotective of the one that they know not going to do nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying what Mel would or would not do. All I know is it kicked in for me real quick that if we standing up, we standing up. And if we're going to do, what are we getting ready to do? And then before I do something, I'm going to evaluate because I have a lot to lose. We'll get to, I had to hold that. I can't wait till we get to them episodes. But again, who knows how these people going to edit, because they edit that wrong to make me look like I'm a punk. We're going to be right back here on this live. I said this was the last one of the last one of the last one. But I promise you, if they try to make me look crazy and what's to come, we're going to end up back on this live. So I think that's it. And I was really embarrassed. Shout out to, I know she on here. It was a whole politician, y'all. Somebody that's so high level up that sent me a text to my phone that was like, what is this live about? And I was actually embarrassed, y'all. And I was like, oh my gosh. And she was like, I'm setting my alarm to make sure I get on this live to see. A lot of people keep saying, why the explanation? Why do you keep coming on here trying to explain your side? You know, when you've grown so much from who you used to be, it really, really hurts when people try to assassinate what you've grown into and how much work you put into and everything that you've done. I fought to become this girl. I worked to become this girl. I grew to become this girl. I did the work. I healed. I worked on all the bad parts of me. I worked on my character flaws and how I talk to people and, so many things I had to do to become a better person. And then I wake up one day and literally and somebody gets to watch 30 minutes and try to tear down everything that I worked to become. Yeah, I'm triggered. I'm human. I want to defend myself. I would be a fool not to want to say something. But the best part about all this is that quote. It says something about, but when they lied on you, it caused people who didn't even know you to go look for you. But when they looked for you, they didn't find what it was that they thought and who they thought they was looking for. And then that's when a lie and the bad thing worked in your favor. And that's how I feel this has turned out. That's the only benefit that I could see from all of this at this point. I got more people that's making money with me. I had people that joined my business. I don't know if she want me to keep saying her name, but in a month she made $5,000. That changed my life. I was so excited to know that I was able to help somebody make some extra income. You know what I mean? People that bought my book that were like, "Oh, I was going through depression. I felt like da 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 da." That made me feel good. These orphans and these kids is not a game. That part of me is not a game. And not having sanitary napkins, like not being able to go to school, to go to church because you don't have sanitary napkins, that's real to me. That's not a game. This is not a front. This is not a facade. I've been doing this for 2 decades now. Like, it's important to me. Fresh, clean water, it's important. Women's rights. Do you know how many childhood marriages in some countries they lower the age where you can marry girls at 12 and 13? Those are the issues and the things that I want to talk about, that I want to fight for. But I get it. It's not clickbait. It's not exciting. It's not thrilling because it doesn't affect you. I was a part of a class at Harvard, and in a Harvard study, it says people only engage in what affects them. So because y'all drinking clean water every day, you're not worried about who don't have a drink of water because you got water and you haven't been without. Some people can't process giving me $5 for sanitary napkins because you never had to roll up no toilet paper or find an old t-shirt, or better yet, just not go nowhere because you can't, because you don't have, you can't process it. That's what Harvard taught me. Harvard taught me that some people won't support a business because they feel like, well, nobody's ever supported me. So I get it. I get it. Shout out Carlos May. Listen, Love in Huntsville started off, from what I heard, as being an amazing, amazing show. And I believe it's my prayer, because this show is employing people and giving people jobs and changing lives, and people been able to make money and start podcasts and get clicks and do all that kind of stuff, that it could get back on track to being the type of show that people want to watch and engage in rah way. I'm not saying take away the conflict. I'm saying take away the disrespect. Quote me on that. Don't take away the conflict. Conflict is good. Matter of fact, I like conflict. Conflict show you who people really are. How you get mad at me and how we make up, that let me know a lot. Get mad at me. I want you to get mad at me. So then I can see, are you really my friend? Are we really cool? Do it take one little thing for you to stop talking to me? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because if we do that, we got a good TV show. This right here, they missing the mark. They missing the mark by being, and I said it to them on the show, on the trip, 1 billion times. I kept saying, listen, I said it. I don't know if I'm overstepping my boundaries. I was like, this would be a good show if y'all would learn how to deal with conflict resolution a little better. This would be good. Because I was hanging around the people. I was like, this would be real good if y'all learned how to work out y'all problems and do right by people and maybe get mad at something else later. But this right here, this dirty, this disrespectful, this nasty. Just like the other day, Destiny playing with Mel's mom. I could tell y'all easily and effortlessly, I don't care what politicians, diplomats, preachers, pastors, whoever on this live that can hear the sound of my voice, if you play with my mama, my mama, everybody in my house know where the bail money at. Mel is way better than me. That's why I say I'm not built for this. Y'all keep saying, why you're not on TV? Because I have certain triggers that we're not coming from. Destiny couldn't play with my mama. Destiny couldn't play with my kids. Like, Mel is better than me. I'm telling you. I'm not doing it. There's no way that you can go, well, my situation, there's no way that just my kids, period. Let's just leave it with that. My kids, period. We're not playing those games. We're not. Don't talk to them. Don't look at them. Don't speak to them. Don't bring them up in no conversation. Don't nothing. That's why y'all talking about old TV. Go back to old TV. On Football Wise, I told that girl, if you say something about my husband, my kids, or anybody else in my family ever again in life, I will walk you like a dog. That is what I told her. And I meant it with my soul. And then that's when I was like, yeah, this TV thing not gonna work for me. Because this lady playing with my kids. Like I was about to lose. I was gonna go to jail. Like my kids can't, we can't do that. Some things we just not doing. So that's why I know, like they might need to do, let me stop, because then I'm gonna implicate myself. Some people need to maybe have some mental health tests done, because I've dealt with mental health. Because something got to be wrong if you think you can play with somebody's mama. Like something has to be off. That you think it's okay that you can go say whatever you want to say to somebody's mom. I'm not built for it. That was 1000% like out of line. And here's the other part that everybody keeps wanting to celebrate. I forgot this part, right? And I divorced him. We don't even have no issues. But I don't know any of my female friends that were my friends. I don't care if they was his friend too, because we got a couple of them that were females that were his friends, but then became our friends that still stand on the side of more so being my friend because we're girls. I don't know nobody that's still trying to go hang out with somebody's ex. Like, why is that friendship so important to you? Like, I just told my brother the other day, I said, I like who you like. It's simple. I like who you like. I love who you love. Because I like and love you. So if something is over, I'm over it too. I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, let me. So I don't understand the level of my friend with somebody, like it don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. Like it's gotta be something that we missing or we don't know. Because there's no way that you're trying to be friends with somebody that's causing somebody else pain that you called friend. And if you were friends with both parties, then go be their friend. I'm not saying be their friend in secret, but just be like, you know what? Because I was friends over here and y'all have a situation right now and y'all trying to figure it out and y'all trying to work it out, let me take a step back and stay out of it. Maybe we'll hang when we can hang over here, but I don't want to publicly taunt this person, or I don't want to publicly be a part of their hurt or their pain or whatever the case may be. So here go the free stuff now. I said I was going to give away some free stuff. Now I messed up last time. Because last time I was like, oh, send me your address for Crave if you want to lose weight, or Dreaming if you want to sleep good at night, baby. I gave away over 100 products. I don't even know how many will do it. I gave away over 100 products. So we're not going to do that this time. But what I will do is, if you DM me your email, I created a series of ebooks that I would definitely send you free ebooks, because I believe the more you learn, the more you earn. So I think that's a good gift. I think if you want to send me your email, I'll send you an ebook. I'm not going to blast you or flood you with nonsense. It'll simply be an ebook, right? I'm back to these t-shirts. I'm back to building an orphanage and my purpose work. If you're not y'all see my shirt. If you're not a global change maker yet, y'all need to go order y'all shirt from beyondthegame.org. Okay, my phone getting ready to die. Look, people be dropping off. As soon as they see the gossip going, they out of here. They're like, oh, I'm selling stuff. They're like, we're not buying no badges. We're not trying to buy nothing. Ooh, my phone trying to die on me. Please don't die, because I want to save this life. Please don't die, phone. Please don't die, phone. Please don't die. Please don't die. I put the cord in. Please don't die. Y'all see my little ring light is over there. Okay, I'm getting ready to go. The comments stopped a long time ago. I hope that I answered all the questions. I hope that I got everything out, addressed everything. I'm gonna go over to the palace one day. I don't know when. Shout out to Queen Sheba. I told Sassy T I want to go over there. They be talking good, good. So I definitely have to get to the palace soon. Don't forget group coaching, special rate. Click the link in the bio. Y'all can get group coaching. I'm gonna put up a special. You know, you can get a trial box of Alive, like a 7-day trial for like $29. Go click that. Go get y'all some Alive. Try it out first. You don't want to buy the big bottle? Go. It's a 7-day trial. So you try the black one, you try the liquid collagen, you try the red one. It's like $29. It's in a fancy box too. It's real cute. You can go click the box on that. You can become a global change maker. You can get a t-shirt and you can help build an orphanage. Or you can donate $5 for some sanitary napkins. Shout out to everybody that bought a badge. They say I need to do this on TikTok. I would have got paid, but it wasn't about me getting paid. I know my audience is more so Instagram. I don't really know TikTok like that. I'm learning. So I did it over here on Instagram Live. So maybe one day I'll have y'all slide over to TikTok. So that's it. I don't know how much gossip y'all gonna hear from me. Unless that girl got something else to say. I'm gonna mind my business over here and get back to making money and helping other people make money. I'm gonna do a call tomorrow too. So click that link if you want to learn how. Oh, look at me playing with the ring light. If you want to learn how to make money, there's another link. Say make money with me. It goes into a WhatsApp group, guys. Goes into a WhatsApp group. You can't speak in a group, but I dropped the links to all the business calls I have. Y'all should just come on there and get nosy. Anytime somebody talking about, I mean, the call is free. So on my worst day, I would just get on the call and see what they talking about and how they're making money and how I can apply it to my business. So that's it. That was all my shameless plugs. I hope I answered all my questions on the check mark. I talked about Carlos. I said how I felt about how Dr. Heavenly did me, and I mean that with my soul. We already proved, I had witnesses. We already proved Destiny don't know me in real life. I don't know what she got going on or what she getting ready to say, but she don't want to play with Angel. She definitely don't want to play with white chocolate because everybody pulling out receipts. So unless she about to receipt them, maybe she got some old pictures that we just didn't know about. But you know what? She gonna look crazy if she do that, because then that just means you're not memorable, if you ask me. If you got to prove that hard that you know somebody, girl, that means that you're not memorable. That means nobody remembered who you were. So that's not gonna be good either. So maybe you should just leave this thing alone. Because if you now start saying, but you knew me, here's a picture, you know what that's gonna prove? We didn't remember you. That's all that's gonna prove. Because we all saying we do not remember. So I don't think you should go along with that. To the lady that's married and engaged, I didn't mean you no harm. I just told you to sit it out until you get your stuff together and you pick a side. To Tisha, you already know how I feel about Tisha. She is the ops. She gonna remain the ops. She have little good moments, but she messy and she my ops, and she really don't like Mel, and she's jealous of Mel, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I hope all is well with Kimmy, and everything is great with her because you know she didn't do nothing. Oh, and Sunny, I didn't catch up with Sunny, but I'm Team Sunny. I don't feel no way about Sunny, and I've been following her page and watching her journey, and it's good to see Black love. I don't know what they do when they, you know, close the door at night, but it's always great to see Black love. So shout out to Sunny. But yeah, we'll see what happened next. I guess we gotta wait all the way till November. So love y'all. Can't wait to work with some of y'all. Group coach with some of y'all. Ship out some t-shirts tomorrow. Don't play with it. Some people getting alive. Some of y'all got old links for all the old male specials. If you got an old link somewhere, you better find it because I left that old stuff up. But I got new specials. So you can go click the link in the bio or slide in my DM. All right, I gotta go. I love y'all. I thank y'all for loving me. It's been the longest live of my life. But I